Hi, Philip Poplinski here with Practical Hapkido, bringing you another Hapkido video of the week. And this one is, let's see, it's officially our same side wrist defense number 12. But something I need to highlight to you, and as you look at this, when we're teaching this from a same side wrist grab, we have to have a starting place to teach you the mechanics behind a lock or a concept, okay? This is the starting place. And I'll show you by the end of this video what I mean by that. So, okay, just so we can see, let's switch sides here. Starting from the same side, this one, to show you what the technique looks like initially, I can grab a sleeve here, lock into this. At this point, I can take them straight down to the ground. I can pick them up here. This could be an escort. I can sling them into something. I can toss them. I got quite a variety. So how did we get there? What did we do to get there? Okay. First off, what I need you to think about is this hand is not going to be grabbing anything. It's going to be shooting in this direction. And you see what it's doing to the arm? It's picking up the arm into what I call scarecrow mode. Okay. I'll refer to this a number of times. You want to do this because you're taking the strength away from the person. Once you get up into here, you start to lose strength. You know, as you should know, when our hands are here, this is our power zone. We're strong here. The farther away we get from that, the weaker our structure sort of becomes. So this hand is going to shoot this way. This hand, I have sleeve so I can use sleeve, but I prefer you not use sleeve and get used to it because we're in Florida. We don't generally have a lot of sleeves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to latch just above the elbow here. On the inside and outside, I'm going to dig fingers in. Dig in here and pick this up. At this point, this hand shoots straight through here while I step turn. Oops, we're on the wrong side. This hand is going to pull this to the core and this locks on the elbow. A lot of times I see people going to the shoulder. You can do that, but if you have a non-compliant person, if he wants to stand up and straighten his arm, a lot of times he can do that. If I lock this on the elbow and lock it to my chest, he's got a hard time doing that. And I've got that lock and I keep that lock. So let's see, let's go on this side here. Or let's get your back to him. There you go. So I'm shooting here, grabbing, latching here. This goes up to here. This hand pulls this elbow to the center of my chest. This one rolls, locks, straight to the elbow. This is controlling this. This goes on top. Now, a lot of times I'll bring the other hand in on top just to reinforce this, depending on what it is I plan on doing or think I'm going to do. If I'm going to take them down, I'll probably bring in both hands and drop them. If I'm going to use it for an escort, I can't necessarily do that. So again, from the same side, we'll do this from several different angles. Shoot, elbow's picking up, I latch it, pull it to my chest here while I step through and bring this right on top of the elbow. If I'm going to dump them, I'll bring this other hand on top of it. I'm doing this with that. So we get that chicken wing. We call it a hammer lock. It's causing potential serious damage to the shoulder. So we did it from that angle there. Back here, shooting through. I'm latching, I'm digging in, I'm grabbing this. Shoot here, dig in, pull, add my turn, look where I'm at. We can take and dump this. Now, I told you that this is a starting point, right? We were starting from here for you to understand how to do this lock. Okay, now we'll go from a non-starting point. Let's just go to something like this here. Maybe I'm third party intervening here. He's talking to somebody else. I want more control of this person. I'm going to take this hand here. This one's going to come into play again. Look where I'm at. Same thing. So what I did here, this hand comes in here, elbow. Boom, I latch it right on and I bring it straight to my core. Which way are my feet pointing? Straight ahead. And I've got everything locked up. Maybe he wasn't gracious enough to give me this. Hands are just at his side. I still do the same thing. I'm just going to shoot this arm in through here, latch that elbow, and lock onto it. So, starting point, same side wrist defense number 12. Practical, it's not likely somebody's going to be grabbing you that way, so I can have third-party intervention here. These are just a couple of ways that we can take this technique and apply it beyond somebody grabbing you by the wrist. You understand? I hope this makes sense to you. The key elements to this are A, make a scarecrow arm. B, latching on above the elbow on the outside and the inside and digging fingers into it. Depending on the size of the person, that hurts quite a bit to some people, and you'll get a good pain compliance out of them. Not everybody, but nothing works on 100% of the people 100% of the time. That's just a fact of life. That's the reality of it. Okay? So, see if you can show me another way or two that we can introduce this hammer lock into your curriculum or concepts that you have for the street. So, there you go. Same side, wrist defense number 12. Practical Hapkido. Train smart, train hard.